Hello. How are you?
Hello!
Hello, guys.
We are
Happy
live
Wednesday!
again.
Wednesday na naman tayo.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
kamusta kayong dalawa?
Good.
Good, good.
Good?
I just came from walking the block.
Parang
Very
hindi ta,
crisp,
parang,
beautiful weather. I love it.
parang hindi tayo nag-usap earlier. Ha?
I know.
Anyway,
Oh,
good.
i-stream muna natin just
Oh,
to
yeah,
make
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. Yeah, yeah. I almost
oh,
forgot.
we're just gonna stream, okay, to our other
Yeah, yeah,
platform.
yeah. Okay, let's check. Let's make sure we're streaming on the other side. Yeah. Uh,
Yes.
let's just double
Diba?
check. Yeah, yeah.
Double checking lang tayo.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Take a moment and make sure we are streaming effectively.
Yes, we're live. Let's go.
We're live. Teka
Yep.
muna, ako naman siya. I'll check mine muna. Anyway, yes, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all of you. Um, this is Joseph from Hamilton, Canada, and I'm just gonna make an opening statement before we introduce our fellow business partners who are actually with me here in this Go Live session, Coach Mildred and Atina, Aria. So anyway, no, sorry, mas matanda ako sa kanya, so I can't say. So anyway,
Bunso natin yan, our bunso.
yeah, bunso. So anyway, our topic today is really about stability to stability to
Possibility.
Possibility.
opportunities, right? So it's
Mhm.
similarly to being an employee and transitioning into more of an entrepreneurship, right? So that's our sort of
Yes.
topic for today, and we
Yes.
are on episode 9. Oh my goodness,
Nine.
My
nine
gosh.
na. So we're doing very we're doing very well, and we
Wala na
haven't been
tayo.
too far.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I want to invite our viewers, by all means, our followers, our viewers, kindly, if you are watching this, maybe there is a reason why you're watching this. So please um, interact with us. Make sure, if you have any questions or anything you want to share with us, please comment them below, or even, where you're tuning in from, kindly comment them below. But today's Go Live session, I am here to share with my fellow business partners here our experiences, our existing skills, and maybe some motivation or mentorship along the way that we can share with you around this topic. So, again, for those of you who are going to be watching us on this session, please be very interactive, and we can definitely answer some of your questions real time as well. So, without further ado, I'm just going to start introducing myself, and then I'll pass it on to my business partners. So, again, my name is Joseph from Hamilton, Canada. I have a wife and two young adults. I am a retired IT professional from the banking industry, but what I'm very, very passionate about is having to start my own digital business along with my business partners here. I am a financial advocate and financial coach, so I'm, self trained and self taught on financial planning, retirement planning, and the stock market and real estate investing. So, Coach Mildred, you want to go next?
Yes. Hi, everybody. Great to see you, Ariane and Joseph. And to our viewers today, welcome to this beautiful, crisp October day. It's Mildred. I am coming to you from Toronto, Ontario. I am a mom. I have an adult son, and I was able to retire earlier because of this online business. And now I'm the CEO and of my own digital business. And now my passion is really to help and empower others to thrive and live their best lives through this online business. I think it's also my background in the corporate world, in sales and social work, that I really have a heart really to help others, not just to survive, but to thrive and live their best lives. Because if we can do it, you can do it too. So, yes. And now, Ariane.
Yes. Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Kuya Joseph. So, shout out muna natin si Coach K. Hi, Coach
Oh,
K.
hi, Coach Kay.
Watching us
Thanks for
live.
Hey,
watching.
Coach.
Watching. Ayan, just to quickly introduce myself first, my name is Aryan and I'm a Filipino immigrant now based here in Windsor, Ontario with my family. I've been here since 2022. I started with the student pathway while juggling multiple jobs. And then eventually I landed an IT analyst job and I'm doing this digital business on the side together with these amazing people right here. Oh, sabi ni Coach K, love your Roaring 40
Coach
song and dance. Yes.
Ooh, Coach Mildred. Roaring 20s yun. Gatsby. Yes, we had so much fun
Yes,
last
so tune
Saturday.
in today because we have a very interesting topic again. So
Yes.
it's our episode 9. Welcome to everybody. Yeah,
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. So, um, you know, as you could probably sense now that the three of us have been an employee. As a matter of fact, Ariane is still an employee from a company. So it's a perfect topic really to discuss and share what we've learned in our experiences this far. But you can say that we're sort of biased because we have now started our own digital business. But I can tell you that nobody here amongst the three of us ever regretted how we started this digital business. So we are very, very proud. And we are very, very thankful for our co-founders who really established this business model for us, for all of us that are benefiting
Mhm.
in terms of changing our lives for the better, right? So
sabi ni Coach K, 20.
We have to have that theme, Coach K. Roaring
20s,
20s. Gatsby. Gatsby yun.
Ay.
we were actually waiting for Coach Mildred to sing yung
Mm.
ano yan.
I can
And,
dance too, you know?
yeah,
Charleston. Dang-a-dang-dang.
pinanood ko yun pinanood ko yun, Coach,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pinanood ko yun. So anyway, going
Awesome.
back to my spiel. So yeah, so we're sharing how we sort of transitioning or transitioned our mindset and our sort of skills and experiences from being an employee towards entrepreneurship, right? So
Mhm.
really, I'd like to ask the questions. Well, just about three questions from my fellow business partners here. So let me begin by saying the first question is, um, how did you use your existing skills to thrive on this entrepreneurship journey? Like, what? How did you use your existing skills from what you had in the past onto
Mm.
this journey now? So, who wants to go first? Maybe baby Ariane.
Si Bunso. Bunso.
Si
Our
Bunso.
youngest.
Okay, Ariane.
Ano how did I use my existing skills? Ayan.
Mhm.
So, I think as an IT professional, no, Kuya Joseph can also relate to this. Working for many years in the IT industry, there's a lot of skills that you can really learn from it. Aside from, the technical skills that we have, meron na ring mga bago like yung systems thinking, di ba? Yung mga critical thinking, yung mga problem solving. The usual are, communication skills, yan. And then presentation. And then sometimes yung mga attitude and ethics at work, like yung consistency and all. But how did I really use it? Kasi sa ngayon napapagsabay ko siya, eh. I'm an employee and at the same time, I'm doing this digital business on the side. So, in a way, like, right now as an EDI analyst, I can still use yung systems thinking, problem solving,
Mhm.
and the consistency. So here in the business, I think I can easily apply that with advertising, with the training that we're receiving, especially with social media and content marketing. Yan, kasi let's say if I create a content and it's not picking up like interactions, right? So andar na yung problem solving, critical thinking. Why? You ask why
Mhm.
it's not working. So you see, right now, medyo lucky. We're lucky that analytics are already available in the social media platform. So I can easily see ano yung insights, like from where yung mga viewers, like that, yung interactions na love, na like, ilan yan. If I sort out, the data information na in the back end, I can easily strategize or decide whether I'm going to create like another video of myself, or am I going to apply something different? You know what I mean? So, that's how I use it right now with what we do. But I think, again, the most important thing is mindset. Kasi ang hirap talaga, ako personally, ang hirap mag-transition from being an employee to entrepreneurship.
Mm.
Being an employee, ikaw lang mag-isa. I mean, ikaw yung part ng team. Ikaw yung part ng team, wherein, if you are an entrepreneur, ikaw lang mag-isa. So, in a way, parang as an entrepreneur, you have to really be doing the difficult decisions na dapat you know how to really pivot and strategize to grow your business. Rather than, if you're an employee, parang at least you are just a puzzle piece to a bigger, you're a small part of that bigger organization or corporation, 'di ba? So, yung mga skills, yes, nade-develop talaga yan, especially if you're an employee, parang year after year. But the transition from being an employee to an entrepreneur, it's very different. And that's why you need to have that mindset talaga.
Yes.
Okay. Galing ng answer ng natin, Bunso.
Oo nga eh.
Hanga ako talaga dito.
Mga IT professionals, my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Coach
dami
Mildred.
yung skills.
Yeah,
Dami
ikaw
yung
naman,
skills
Coach.
that you can apply here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ikaw naman, Coach Mildred. What
Ako
do you
na ba?
think?
Okay. How to use your existing skills? Oh, this is a really good question. Because in my job before, really, we always talk about your hard skills and transferable skills. So the transferable skills are what you can use from one job to the other, right? So these are skills like communication. Everywhere you go, you need to have that skill, any other job. So bringing that communication skills into the online business, it's a huge thing. You have to be able to communicate properly, clearly with people from different backgrounds, from different countries, right? From different experiences and all that. Nasabi na ni Arian about problem solving, which is a huge thing as well, right? Leadership, your qualities as a leader where you were in your job, whatever job it is, you had leadership skills as well. So using those from your job, right, that you can use also here in the online business is huge, because we have so many um, ways that you can actually use that, right? Time management. Okay, time management, because now we have our own time. Well, Joseph and me, because we have retired, right? But still, we still have to be able to manage our time properly.
Yes.
How much time do you spend on the business? How much time do you spend on other stuff, right? We still have to keep our home. We still have to do stuff, errands, um, groceries, and stuff like that. Time for yourself, time for your family, and all that, right? All that is important. And then also, first and foremost, i-inventory mo. You have to inventory your skills. What skills do you have? What skills can you use from your job? Because me, I had previous job, different areas, right? In customer service, right? In human resources, in sales, in marketing, in call center. So, and in, of course, in social work. So, what skills did you use there that you could also use in the online business? There are so many, right? And then another thing too is continuous learning, diba? Continuous learning. And then if you don't know yet, then you upskill. This is what it is. Even if you are retired, you want to be able to continue your learning. Keep the brain moving, learning something new. You become more sharp, you become more current in what is needed, right? So I will leave some to you naman, Joseph.
Well, no, that's, coming from an HR, HR mindset, next naman na.
Uh-huh.
Sounded, sounded very professional, coach. But that's good. That's really good answers. And also with
Yeah,
Ariane. So anyway, before I begin, can we just do a shout out? Sorry, I saw some names earlier. Can we
sure.
just so
Sabi
Coach
ni Coach
Sabrina?
Kay, I attended my son's party with the
Party.
Gatsby team. Yeah.
Oh,
Ah,
Yeah,
see?
because you had the same team, right?
Oh, that's awesome. Wow. I
Yeah.
know. It's a very
Catherine.
glamorous era. Very glamorous.
Hello,
Very
Catherine.
glamorous.
Hi, Kat. Hi,
Hi,
Kat.
Catherine. How are you doing?
Yes,
Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan. Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
Ate Ying. Yeah, Ate Ying. Yes. Hello, Ate Ying.
Hi,
Hello.
Ying.
Hello,
How are you
Ying.
doing?
Yeah, I'll be joining her in Go Lives one day.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Ano extra extra. Anyway, so going back to the question, no? So I totally agree with both of you. Coming from the entrepreneurial mindset. So to
Mm-hmm.
me, mindset is number one. Talaga. There's no question
Yes.
that mindset is the key towards
Mm-hmm.
that shift, right, from employee to entrepreneurship. Now, I was very lucky that my former company, they're already trained us in terms of mindset. They're really very good in terms of sending us to all these courses, no, to really develop our skills as managers and directors. We were really given. I mean, it was a mandatory thing, so we had to learn, and we really had to shift towards those type
Mm-hmm.
of skills. Pero so just to sum it all up, to me, problem solving skills is the number one skill. That is, yes, transferable skill, but this is the reason why a lot of specialized skills are in demand, right? And I think I might have mentioned this before. As a doctor, as a mechanic, as an engineer, as they all have problem solving skills, because if they can solve people's problems, they will always stay in demand, right? Kaya nga, in a way, this digital business, right, of ours,
Mm-hmm.
it's a problem solver. Kaya a
Correct.
lot of people are
Yes,
joining
definitely.
because it solves people's financial problems,
Yes.
right?
So true.
You're gonna say something, Coach?
No, I said so true.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
Very true.
So to
Go,
me,
go, go.
yeah, to me, we're so blessed, right? We're so blessed that this business model and its um, mission, right? Its mission is the
Mm-hmm.
origin, right? The origin was transforming people's lives, starting with our own, diba?
Yes.
So that was the original mission, and I think it still is, and it's true to the fact that it is changing people's lives, and that's why with me when I joined this digital business, that's how I saw it. It's really a problem solver for
Mm-hmm.
all of us,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
So yeah, no, thank you so much for that answer.
And
And,
you
and
know what? If I may add, Joseph,
yeah, yeah,
Coach
please.
Joseph, alam mo, another important thing here. Look, a lot of us are professionals from different fields, right? You
Yes,
are both IT professionals, IT director, IT tayo, right? We have nurses, we have doctors, we have firemen, we have vice principals, we have all sorts, personal support workers, engineers, you name
engineers.
it.
We have engineers.
Right, engineers and all that. The unique value proposition, that is a
Mhm.
unique one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Why? Because imagine combining your skills, all of this here in our community, that alone sets us apart from any other competitor.
Yeah.
We are so strong when it comes to that. Can you imagine all these professionals and everybody working, right? And they come with their different skills, their strengths into the business. And we all come together. It makes us very strong. That's why we are always evolving. We're always finding ways to make it better. Make it better.
Yeah.
We don't stay in the status quo. Parating may pagbabago
Yeah.
na how to do it
Innovation.
better. Innovative. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what's difficult, coaches, kasi is
Mhm.
when you're an employee, parang because you're working for someone else,
Hmm.
parang sa'yo, okay na ginagawa mo yung trabaho mo.
Yeah.
Right?
Nandun ka lang dun sa
You're,
box.
yeah,
You're working
you're
within
in
the
your
box.
comfort zone na
Yeah.
kumikita ka, you have a salary, you're working, you're working and in return you get the salary. So,
Mhm.
parang okay na, comfortable ka. But when you are an entrepreneur, dapat matuto ka rin na maging not really comfortable, but you really have to take risks. You really have to know how to
Oh,
take
yes.
risks. So,
Yes.
kasi at least you're building something for yourself talaga.
Correct. Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Calculated risks.
Yes,
Yes.
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 Mhm.
Very. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. So, so my second question then, and it
Mhm.
really just morphs into syempre, the evolution, no, of our shift towards from employee toward the entrepreneurship. Hello, Ella.
Ella,
Hi, Ella.
Ella. Great to
Congratulations.
see you
Pastors
again.
too, sabi ni Coach K.
Ano
Pastor.
sabi?
Yeah, different professions, pastors too.
Oh yeah. Pastors too. Yeah.
Yes, of
Right.
course. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, we're not able to mention everything. Talaga ang
Yeah,
dami, right?
that's how
Imagine
diverse
pastors.
the community is.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Yes.
Just a shout out to Coach. No, sorry, Coach K for today. In terms of her achievements, and then Aryan
Yes.
and Ella actually.
Yes.
There were shout outs for both of them.
Congratulations.
So good job. Good job on their
Congratulations,
achievements
guys.
today. Yeah. So yeah, so as we sort of transitioning towards stability to possibilities, um, I'd like to ask you, and if you can share to our viewers and audience about the challenges. What are the challenges
Mm.
that you face towards that shift?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything that you have
Coach.
overcome. Sorry.
Una ka, Coach.
Oh my gosh. Of course, right?
So, Coach
Maraming,
Mildred, you first.
maraming challenges. How do we overcome them? Me, I'm one person who will face them. I'm not afraid. I know I've changed to different careers, and I know with every career change, there are challenges, but it comes with the territory that it is what it is, right? So you just go with it. So ang early struggles yun is, of course, it's not a job anymore. In a job, you know how much you're gonna get every 2 weeks, right? Or however you're paid. Dito, you don't know. So there's, of course, financial insecurity. You're not sure. Are you gonna get this amount of money? Because every month is different, right?
Mhm.
And then of course, yung usual one is of course, uh, you know, parang in the beginning, parang wala ka pang structure. If you have a job, you have a structure. You have to go inside that box, right? Yun. This is what you do, you know what you're gonna do, right? Tapos self-discipline rin because the failure or the success all depends on you because all the tools are available to any of us, to all of us. So the self-discipline is there. And of course, some people, of course, there's that tinge na fear of failure. What if, right? But for me, yes, with anything you do, it can, right? It can fail. But what if you fly, right? Yun. Tapos ano yung problem solving strategies? Yun. Di ba? Uh, how do you adapt, right? How do you adapt to this new environment, right? And then actually, if you are more adaptable, me, I'm so used to that, right? It actually helps you overcome the obstacles. Yun, diba? And being persistent as well.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
then with anything new, with me, I know we learn from our mistakes. The faster you make the mistake, the faster you grow, diba? Fail fast. That's what we hear a lot about our business. You fail fast so that you learn faster. So it's the opposite way because sometimes people are afraid to act because they don't want to act until it's all perfect. No, that it doesn't work like that here. No, you try it. If it doesn't work, then try something else. It's a different concept, right? How about you, Miss Arian? Ano ang ibang challenges mo?
Yeah, lahat ng sinabi mo, Coach, that's so valid, especially for us na nagsisimula pa lang talaga sa
Mhm.
shift to being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Pero among other things, for me personally, the biggest challenge was self-doubt talaga. Kasi as an IT professional, yung system natin is already robust. 'Di ba? It's already
Yes.
there, like it's already set up. Talagang i-follow
Mhm.
mo lang. But the biggest challenge for me was self-doubt kasi even if I can see that there are results, from other business owners globally globally parang yes, ano na malakas na yung conviction na it could work for me. But kaya ko ba talaga? Kaya ko ba
Mhm.
talagang tumagal dito? That's the biggest challenge that I had. And also, yung having that employee mindset na, katulad ng sabi mo, coach, yung every payday may nakukuha ka.
Yes. You
Here,
know
in the
exactly.
beginning, wala talaga. So,
Mm-mm.
that fear of losing the stability, especially when you are reinvesting in your business, and nakakatakot, 'di ba? Nakakatakot na baka mamaya this won't work. So doon din papasok again yung doubt. And
Mhm.
being an employee, you have to not really unlearn, pero to add to the learnings na if you're an employee, you're following a structure. You're following a structure, you have paycheck, and predictable naman siya. Kasi talagang for 2 weeks, magtatrabaho ka. After that, makaka-receive ka ng paycheck, and then work again for another 2 weeks. Medyo, stable na yon na ganun talaga
Mhm.
for
Mhm.
many years. But if you're an entrepreneur, very shaky, especially in the beginning, na hindi very unpredictable. You don't know what's gonna happen. Tapos more often pag you're starting with a business, lalo dun mo palang makikita ano yung mga problema na darating kasi you're not
Yes.
used to it. So you're just used to like following instructions, ano yung ia-apply mo na solution and all. But
Mhm.
here, since ikaw lang ang mag-isa ang nag-run din ng business mo, or you are the business owner or entrepreneur, ikaw yung core ng business, you have to make those
True.
difficult decisions so that your business grows, na
Mhm.
magtuloy-tuloy, 'di ba? So yun yung challenge for me. So ngayon, what I'm doing is I really rely on my faith kasi wala na akong ibang tatakbuhan eh.
Naku, totoo yan. That's
Ibang
so true.
tatakbuhan eh. So
Mhm.
I just knew that I have the skills. Like you guys, you are affirming naman that I am doing something right in this business, right?
Yes.
But I do have faith na if I just be consistent in this, in doing the tasks that we have to do in the business and for the business, that I'm growing every day and I'm stretching pa. Kung ano yung nangyayari ngayon, I'm still stretching. So it's this is big for me for now sa ngayon kasi I'm still growing, and community plays a big part in it. And you're
Mhm.
part of it, both of you. So yon, for that I'm really grateful. And that's how I overcome really the
Aha,
challenges.
aha.
Kasi hirap mag-isa
Yeah.
eh. You
At
feel
saka alam mo actually, perfect yung example mo, Arian, because you're still working full time. You and your
yeah,
husband are working full time, and then you already started this as a side hustle, but you're spending more time with it. You're growing this. That is actually perfect. That's
mm,
perfect. Because if you're not prepared, right? Or if you really need a steady income, of course, you want to do it, you want to start this while you are still working. Now is actually the best time. And then
yes,
you have the guarantee of your pay regularly, and then while you're growing this on the side. So growing both of them together until such a time that your business is already in a state that, oh my gosh,
it
it's
pays
really
you.
allowing me now to quit my job. And that's why a lot of people have been now boss free at 23, 30, 35 because they can, right? So that's
Yes,
amazing. So at least the burden or the risk or the fear of not having the income that's one less problem for you.
To worry, yeah, to
Diba?
worry.
One less worry. Yes.
Yes,
Perfect yun.
yes.
Perfect.
Tsaka I remember, coach, from a financial guru, yung mga pinapanood ko yan sa YouTube, build your 5 to 9 with your 9 to 5. Yun yung lagi nilang
That's
sinasabi.
right. Yes. And it's so true. It's so true talaga. Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
Ako,
shoutout muna natin sila.
sige, shout out.
Oh,
Ayan.
Larry.
Ringo
Hi,
po sa Harlan.
Larry.
Hello.
Yeah.
Harlan.
Saying hello
Si
to
Larry. Oh,
Ying,
Oh, Larry, yeah.
watching from Canada.
hi,
Hello.
Larry.
Yeah, Coach Ying.
Oh, Ella. Hi, Ella. Congrats. I can relate. Oh, kasi
Congrats, Ella.
it's already
Yeah.
yes, it's
Awesome job.
very routinary sa work.
Yeah.
And yeah, here, being too comfortable with the skills you're bringing into the business can actually become a challenge. It can be, yes, yes, definitely.
IT rin si Kuya.
Oh,
Oh,
Kuya Larry, yeah.
yung mindset na IT, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
ayan.
Finite, yeah.
Yeah, amen. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Los Angeles, California. Hello, hello.
LA.
Thank you po for watching
Yeah.
and for supporting us. O, di ba?
Yes,
Narinig
thank you so
natin.
much. Yeah, thank you so much
Yes.
for all your
Thank you
support.
so much to our viewers.
If you have any questions, Aryan and Coach Mildred can answer them.
Ikaw naman, kuya. Ano ba mga
Yeah. So, challenges I face, nako marami rin, pero the one I really remember, the one I remember in
Mm.
terms of my challenge was the time management. Talaga nahirapan ako kasi when I started the digital business, it was December 2023, and we
Mm.
moved into our house September 2023.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was really difficult kasi I didn't know how to really manage my time with the contractors because they just come in and anytime in a day or whatever, they just
Oh
come
my.
in
So you
without
moved
notice.
first. You moved in September, and then you started the business 3 months after,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Yes.
Yeah, we moved in September 2023. Tapos
Mm-hmm.
started the business December 20. By all means, I don't regret starting the digital business kasi with my wife and I used to own a traditional business, no, a brick and mortar business. So we
Mm.
kind of knew the risks involved. So that's what made it easier for us as well in terms of what you said, calculated risks, right? So comparing it with the traditional business versus the digital business, it's night and day. There's not much. There aren't any many risks, right, with the digital business. Kasi nga, the biggest risk is the financial risk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
with the traditional, there's a huge risk on the financial side, whereby the digital business is not much. It's really the capital, right? Capital
Mm-hmm.
investment, and your advertising cost. That's it, right? So to me, that was not, no, that was just a very easy decision. But yeah, I had self doubt because I couldn't believe what I was seeing when I saw Coach Katrina's ad, right? I couldn't believe it. I said, you know what? I'll do more research. But being an IT, alam mo, we're like a dog with a bone.
Ah.
You know, parang we need data, right? We need
Yeah.
data to analyze and to make
Mm.
decisions, right?
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
problem solve. So that took me some time to obviously gather and research the data. But you know, I
Mhm.
signed up right away in terms of kasi nga, I'm a true believer that this digital business truly will work
Yes.
based on what we've seen so far, right? So,
Mm.
but time management was the biggest one for me, and how I overcame them. It was really difficult, but I had to really time slice or organize myself more and more, like
Mhm.
in small time or a different day, right? And it's more like parang ano siya, I had to really just organize myself really well. But my challenge is the contractors just come in like out of the blue.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
parang nahihirapan ako kasi nahihirapan mag-focus,
Yeah.
right? Sa mga training natin, sa mga documentation and stuff like that. So that and you know, it took a long time you know with
But they're
this.
finished now, right? It's all done.
Well, finally, after about a year or so, it's
Wow.
finished, right? Pero biro mo, almost a year or so, I was,
I know. I know.
but I was blessed because I was retired, so it was my own time. But still, I was drained then from the night before and
I
until the
can
next.
imagine. Mhm.
It was very difficult. So really, time management was so difficult for me. That was one of my challenges, talaga. And then obviously, overcoming facing the camera, right? Talking in public, right? So that's
Mhm.
one thing that I've also sort of had some doubts myself whether I can do it or not. But here I am. I think what helped me overcome that is really the 90-day Reels challenge. I think that was I did the 90-day
Mm.
Reels challenge, and the last day when I did it, I was flying to the Philippines. I was at the airport
Oh, wow.
flying to the Philippines. So it
Yeah,
was
I remember that.
yeah, it was a good closure.
Wow. That was good.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
yeah, if I may add dun, kuya, kasi there are also a lot of like inquiries that I received ever since I started the business. Sinasabi nila, do I have to do what you're doing?
no,
Like, being in front of the camera,
yeah,
ganyan. But
yeah, no,
really, yung totoo, it can be learned, right?
yes,
Kasi
Yes.
I was the same with Kuya Joseph. I did the 90-day go live challenge.
yeah,
And that's how I got really
yeah,
accustomed
yeah.
to,
Yeah,
going live like
but
this.
what how I overcame that yung ano nga yung fear na yan is you're right, faith is one, right? Faith is one, but also looking back as to why am I actually doing this, right? This business.
Mm,
Because it wasn't really just for myself, right? Remember, if we really look at this digital business, why we're doing this, it's really for us, our family
mm,
or families, right? Our spouse, and helping other people
yes.
doing the same thing to change their lives. Right? So whenever I always look at that, and I always say, if your heart is in the right place, there is no question that you're doing the right thing, right?
Yeah.
So that's how I really looked at it in terms of how I overcame that sort of challenge, right?
Hmm.
What's Ella saying? Same. It's
It's too
too
good
good
to
to
be
be true. Yeah.
true. Yes, when
Yeah.
God opened that door for you, you'll take that leap talaga.
Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
it's
You'll
true, right?
feel it, 'di ba? 'Di ba? You can
Yes.
feel it eh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. You can feel it in your gut.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Totoo
Definitely.
yun. It's
Because for
very.
me also, for me, what happened is I was trying different kinds of businesses already, right?
Mm,
Even while I was working, because I said I needed to do something else. Otherwise, I won't be able to retire.
Yes.
So I tried other businesses. I even became a licensed financial advisor. But I
Mhm.
said, no, this is not it. But I kept on praying. I kept on praying. And when I saw this, I knew this was it. This was the answered prayer. And no regrets. Now, 5 years later, and I'm here and thriving. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yes.
it's yeah, it's true. It's really
Oh,
right. It's really hard to believe, right? It's really hard to believe, but it's really to me. I called it a gold mine. This business that we're in,
oh,
it's really
talking
a
about
gold
gold
mine.
mine.
It's really a
You
gold
want to
mine.
see my gold mine?
Yes.
Yes, because I've been so busy, right? I've been so busy. I've been out of town and
yeah.
then, going for a walk and all that. I said, oh, let me check my mailbox. And look at it. I have like four checks.
Woohoo!
One, two, and three, and
Oh,
four.
Ang galing!
Four juicy checks.
Even when you're busy, no? You're so ano eh, you're
Oh
everywhere.
my gosh. Yes. Yeah. It's really because of automation. You don't even think of it, right? And then I said, oh, let me check my mailbox, right? And then there it was. And
Amazing.
not everything in your mailbox is bills. So this came because we received checks, right? So ano yan, most skeptical person ever. Oh my gosh, I'm
that was my sign because I want to also say, yeah.
Yeah.
ito Ella, four checks.
I definitely maraming makaka-relate diyan and
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of skeptical people out there.
It's
Okay.
real.
Yeah, but it's real, it works, right?
Yeah.
Right,
So thank you,
right.
Lord. Thank you, Lord, for the blessings.
Oh, congratulations, girl.
Congratulations, coach. Yeah.
Oh,
It's
thank
inspiring
you. No, we just want to share. We're not bragging. We're not just
yes,
bragging.
to
Yes.
We are
inspire.
showing you that it is
It
real.
works.
It's like,
Yes,
oh my
it's real.
gosh, check my mailbox. Four checks. Juicy checks. So
Amazing.
thank you, Lord, for the provision.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Where else? No, tell me nowadays, really, who is even gonna give you like $20? Like nobody. Everybody is, every dollar counts now. People
Nothing is
are,
free. Nothing
they're
is free.
budgeting their money and all that. No. But
Yeah.
when you get juicy checks like that, I said because our company that we're affiliated with is very generous, right? Very, very generous. So,
I say too generous, to be honest with you.
Yes.
Too
and of
generous.
course, Coach Katrina will attest to that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so on to our last question. So yeah, unfortunately, this is shorter than we thought it would be, but
Mm.
on to our last question. Huh? So my last question is, what true freedom and fulfillment look like
Oh
when
my
you build
gosh.
something of your own?
Mm.
So Coach Mildred, you go now.
Oh my gosh. What true freedom and fulfillment looks like when you build something on your own. Oh my gosh. For me, look at me. I was able to retire earlier, and then because of this online business, right? And I was able to, because of this growing, I was able to pay all my credit card bills. I'm debt free. So financial freedom, right?
Mm,
Not only that, personal fulfillment. How many people do I talk to now? They're about to retire or they're retired. They're bored. It's like, what do I do with my life? I said, really? Join us and you will never be bored. I never thought like this was not. I never thought that it would come in a form of an online business because it's so different from any other business that I've tried, right? Because of all this, the community that we have, our ongoing learning, personal growth, our professional growth, right? And we're global. We meet people from all over the world, from all walks of life. And bottom line, I think number one is integrity. Integrity talaga of the business, right? And because of that, your personal fulfillment mo, you're so proud that you are creating something of your own. And there's no limitation. Like sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. It's not like when you work, okay, you're capped your salary. That's it. In a certain category or grade, that's it. That's the highest you can get in your position,
mm,
right? And then you go to a higher position and then it's capped. Here, there's no cap. There's no cap. Time freedom as well. Like I can do. Yesterday, I was in the library, a beautiful library, and sometimes it's a change of environment. Like you just because it's so um, portable. Okay, so I just took my laptop and my cell phone and I worked in the library. So things like that, you're impacting so many other people as well with
mm.
our life, with our of this opportunity. Really, it's not just about the finances, but what it does to you. It
Yes,
gives you the freedom because
exactly.
the money is just a tool. This business is just a tool to get you to the freedom talaga. Now you
Ay, coach, nawala yung ano mo.
Mute.
Nawala ulit.
Nag-mute ka ulit.
Yeah.
Meron ako na,
Narinig ka namin pero mahina.
mahina? Meron ako narinig na click kanina.
Yeah, yeah. Baka may
Nag-click.
natanggal or something.
May nag-click kanina. Click.
Nawala na naman si coach.
Uh,
Nawala. Coach, wala. Di ka namin marinig.
we can't hear you.
Yeah, sabi ni Kuya Larry, it's fulfilling.
Fulfilling. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
fulfilling.
yes.
Oh, ikaw. Wala. Wala.
Nawala ulit.
Okay, ikaw naman, Arian, ikaw naman. What's ano?
Ayan, sige.
Oh,
Babalik yan si coach.
okay, okay.
But
Okay.
sige, I can start mine already. But for me, since I'm still an employee, for me, what it looks like is work-life balance. Kuya, sa akin. As of the moment, but I'm pretty sure that it will change in the future, especially if meron ng financial security. But as of the moment, while I'm building my own digital business, it's about work-life balance and then the peace that comes with it. Kasi if you're just an employee, because of you're holding on to the job security. Ang hirap mag-transition talaga to becoming a business owner. Ayan na si Coach. Let's check. Andyan ka na ba, Coach?
What?
Wala. Wala na naman.
What happened?
You have to restart again yan, I think. Baka you have to restart again.
Yeah, maybe you have to restart. Okay, no, it's okay. We'll wait for you. We'll wait.
Yeah. Ayan. So,
I don't
yun.
have I don't have a limit anymore. It got canceled. My next meeting, so it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Ayun. So,
So yeah,
yeah,
go ahead.
for me yun, and then I'm gearing up to really living life on my own terms, just like you guys. When you retired, you have this business, busy pa rin, here in the business, but still you can handle your own time, yung freedom nyo, right? And it's the beauty of this community kasi I love it that I'm mingling with people like you na talagang you planned out yung kung ano yung magiging retirement. Yan. Hello, Coach. Are you there? Wala pa din. Ano kaya nangyayari dun sa laptop?
May nag-click kanina. I heard a click. Oh, there. Oh no, it's mute. Naka-mute siya.
Yeah, you have to unmute yourself, Coach.
Try now. Wala rin.
Wala.
Okay. So what's so yeah, any more?
Yeah, yun nga, kuya. So sa akin, it's the work-life balance, it's the peace, and I want to live life on my own terms. And kasi kapag when you're an employee, medyo mahirap mag-transition to being an entrepreneur kasi nga you're in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Lalo kapag you are comfortable with the salary that you're getting. But yung talagang freedom to enjoy life, yung marami ka pang pwedeng gawin. Kasi for me, I've been an IT programmer analyst for 15 years, more or less. And if mawawala yung trabaho ko na yun, I don't think I can easily start doing, any other thing aside from that. So, as of the moment na I'm employed as an IT analyst and I'm doing this business, yung transition at least, nasimulan ko na. So, hindi na ako parang magagahol sa time if I wanted to really be concentrating on my own digital business. Para pag established na sa business, I can already, stop working and work on this. Kasi nakikita ko talaga siya for the long term. So, ito na yung gagawin ko from here on and in the next years to come. And the purpose that it gives me, like you said, coaches, yung how are we going to really help people na to present this business as a solution to their own problems or their own life or financial, life as well.
Yeah.
Yung purpose na nabibigay nun sa atin, it's hindi priceless, 'di ba? Hindi matatawaran.
Correct.
So, kasi we're building the business and we're helping other people. Parang it gives you another, purpose pa aside from, being an employee. Katulad ko right now, being an employee, working for my family right now, nasa medyo parang survival mode pa na, we have to pay all of the bills, palakihin ng mga bata, their education, college, and all that stuff. But when you started, building something of your own, it's, much more secured than just being an employee. So, alam ko naman that, I can easily learn the skills, I have the skills that I can use here, and then I'm learning new skills. Sabi nga ni Coach kanina, innovate, 'di ba? And I can easily use that to grow my business. So in the years to come, yon, if we're consistent, then we know where we're going. We do have a direction, and that gives us another, purpose to live by.
Mhm.
Ayan.
Wow.
Asan na si Coach? Coach, are you there?
Ano, Coach Mildred, try to reboot.
Yeah.
Probably the easiest way is reboot.
Yeah, just like last time, what you
Yeah,
did last.
reboot it and rejoin. Reboot it and rejoin. Yeah.
Sabi rin ni Kuya, if all else fail, reboot.
IT talaga, IT. When in
Yes,
doubt.
yes. Yeah, we'll wait for you.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually a setting, but for a regular user, I would suggest you just easier to reboot your
Reboot, yeah.
reboot. Yeah, yeah.
Ayan,
That's
sabi ni
Ella's ano. Sabi
Ella,
ni
for
Ella.
me, even if I'm new to the business and I'm still building I love how my person. Yes, me too. Like every single day, yan talaga yung wina-workout ko kasi I think I have a lot of limiting beliefs talaga. So I really have to change that.
Yeah. So
The person who I'm becoming now is unmatched. Yes. Thank
yeah.
you, Lord talaga.
Yes, totoo yan. So that was actually she actually answered for me actually. So it's very very true what she said. Huh? It's very very true. So my answer to this, in terms of what freedom and fulfillment looks like for me, um, sa akin kasi I wear two different hats, right? So the financial side, right? Kasi very practical talaga ako, being a financial advocate and financial coach. Let's not beat around the bush. Huh? Everybody's working so hard so that we build our financial future, diba? That's really the side of me saying, well, you know what? If we can build a financial security, which is really in this case passive income, right? In our business, if we can receive passive income along with our guaranteed income coming from other sources when we retire, to me that's a good mix of financial freedom, right? Because if you really look at it from the practical perspective, that's why we're all working towards our jobs or our business or whatever it is. We're really trying to save for our future and for family, right? So that's really the practical side, the financial side. But the fulfillment side or the emotional side of things is really you becoming like what Kuya Larry said, fulfilling. But it's also the sense of having a purpose in life, right? Having a purpose in life. So imagine when you can do something of a purpose to anyone, whether it's your kids, your spouse, your family, your relatives, your friends, your whatever it is, donation or whatever it is, like your ministries and stuff like that. You are now doing something more meaningful in your life, and that's sort of to me is a fulfillment thing, right? And I felt this. I felt this when we went to the Philippines. I think it was 2023 when we felt now we want to give back to the community by giving food and water to elderlies and children, right? There were about 660 or something like that of people that we donated to. And it was such a great, fulfilling
Feeling.
experience, right? Parang meron akong purpose. All of a sudden, I had a purpose in life, right? I had a purpose in life to say, my gosh, I wish I can do this all the time, you know, giving back to our community. So to me, that really also changed, because yeah, we went to the Philippines on February 2023. I retired in April 2023, and then I joined the business December 2023. So it was parang sa akin, it was a blessing. Na? Parang it was a sign. It was a sign that God gave me an opportunity to see what it would be like, diba? To share some of your blessings, diba? So to me, that is really fulfillment for me. So to me, it's really about purpose, having a purpose in life, having to have financial freedom, a stress-free life, and lastly is really being passionate about it, right? Being passionate on the things that you want to do for your future or for everyone's future. So to me, that's my answer.
That's wonderful. Kuya, ay, ito pa. Ayan.
Mario, Kuya
Malakas na
Mario.
sigaw sa iyong Yes. Yes. Kasi
Yeah, Kuya
'di ba,
Mario.
it's uncapped. The
Yes, yeah, yeah.
the profit, the money that we can get from a business is uncapped. So,
Yeah, but the thing is that we always forget, ha, 'di ba, yung sinabi natin na yung calculated risks, right?
mm,
Why would you start a business kung malaki ang risk mo sa financial side, right? Kung if it's too costly and you're putting out money so much and then you end up losing it, then that's a big problem. Pero here in this digital business, it's very minimal in terms of your financial risk, di ba? It's
and if
everything.
even if you haven't researched enough, about what you're going to do in the
Yeah,
business, and then you get discouraged or dismayed na hindi mo nakukuha yung results, at least, there are options na like
yes,
this digital business wherein we show you first what you can do, what you're gonna do in this
yeah,
business, what's possible for you, what are the income streams available. So those details, madali naman ng mag-research nowadays because we already have options, right? The
yeah.
Google, Chat GPT, and all that. But yun, let me just remind everybody na employment, di ba kuya, is just, I don't know, if you want to really work or be employed for the rest of your life, right? Sino may gusto nun? I don't know. Maybe there are others who are already really very comfortable about what the work that they do, that maybe they're really, kasi ganun din ako dati kuya, parang naiisip ko na okay, I can work as an IT until I'm 60, 65. And then I guess, biggest mistake that I already have realized is that when you are employed tapos you're planning to retire in your 60 or 65, parang pag nag-retire ka, wala ka na bang gagawin? Do you stop there? Parang, ano nang gagawin mo after? So, what do you really plan to do when you retire? So, is that all there is?
Yeah,
Diba?
wag ka mag-alala, you have plenty of time for retirement planning.
I know, right? That's why I'm here.
You have plenty of time. You have plenty of time. But
Yes,
but
yes.
it's true what you're saying. It's exactly true what you're saying. Pero yun nga sinasabi ko, right? So if you really put your practical hat on, di ba? You're gonna work from the age of, I don't know, 20 all the way
Mm,
till you're what, 65,
yes.
right? Tapos you're gonna retire at 65 and live until what,
Yeah.
80? So what's that? 15 years lang, huh? 15
Mm,
years. So yeah, I don't know. So but here you are, you're working from age 20 to 65 and you're thinking, okay, you're saving for your retirement, right?
yes.
That's, what's that? 45 years, right? 45
Mm,
years. Pero in this digital business, you can start earning passive income,
mm,
right after maybe 2 or 3 years in the digital business, right?
yes.
So but this is my point. Everybody is working towards the passive income kasi nga when you work for 45 years, you're building your pension, di ba? Pension plan
Mm,
and stuff, right? You're building it in a way, government or company.
mm,
But what I'm saying is in this digital business, in 2 to 3 years, you can build your passive income already. So you don't have to work
mm,
45 years, is what I'm saying.
mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
So this is the beauty of this digital business. It really shrinks your no your you can say your working years, right? But yet you can still benefit from having a stress-free life with, fulfilling um, lifestyle, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
this is what I mean. Like, people they're working 45 years to try and what, build your savings, which is really your pension plan.
Yeah.
Really, it
Yeah.
really is pension plan, right? That's what people are waiting for. Well, this passive income is actually also your pension
Yeah.
already.
And we're not really against that, right?
Yeah,
Kasi yun
yeah,
talaga we learned we learned a lot of things and skills from college, from the university. And then yun ang turo sa atin that after graduation we work.
yeah,
So yes, it's okay to work, 'di ba? But that's why I'm here when I'm here right now in my age, 30s, building it already so that,
Yes,
kasi yun nga yung maganda doon, at least here, it's possible na pagsabayan siya. It's
exactly.
possible to do it, simultaneously na without burning yourself out. Kasi there are also skills and things that you have to learn na magagamit mo as an entrepreneur talaga. And it's different from the skills that you learned as an employee.
Yeah.
So yung journey from transitioning from being an employee to an entrepreneur, it's a different journey as well. So
Yes.
fulfilling and enjoyable. So yon.
Exactly.
Kaya you need to start as early as possible talaga.
Correct. Correct.
Para
Ano lang,
maging katulad nila, 'di ba?
ano? Ano yun?
Para maging katulad nyo, coaches,
Yeah.
when you retire.
Well, the difference is we already worked decades.
Yes, yes. Dadating naman tayo dyan.
Yeah, ikaw darating. No, you won't be working for someone for decades.
Maybe not 3 more decades. Ayoko na.
Correct. Correct. Biro mo yung ano mo, ma-enjoy mo, right?
Yes, we want to enjoy life, syempre.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes.
So I guess you are a perfect parang a perfect spot. Yan, perfect spot. Kasi nga you've got uh, both worlds na you're employed, but at the same time you're working towards building your business. And when you're ready, you can transition very quickly. Oh, Coach Mildred's
Coach,
back.
are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
See,
you're back.
I'm alive and well. I'm back.
when in doubt, reboot.
And never give up. That's the thing. Never give up. I'm back. Just
Yeah,
before
and
you
because
close.
this is live, it happens.
I
Yeah,
Yeah.
know. I
yes.
know. Yeah.
We're real people here. So,
So
see.
yeah,
Yes.
no, yeah, thank you so much, Coach Mildred and Arya. Are there any last words from both of you that you want to share with our audience, pala, before we sign off?
Last words,
Mhm.
about this. If other people are still looking, what's happening? Like, how come there's so many of you now? You see on social media. Yes, because it's real. It is real. And when they say the market is saturated, no, it's not saturated. It's a scam. Of course it's not a scam. Otherwise, all almost 260,000 of us would be in jail, right? No, it's all legitimate. It's legitimate. It is real. We pay our taxes. So really, don't take our word for it. Find out. Watch the free webinar. Connect with us. Watch it for yourself. And if it resonates with you, then give it a try. Because you won't know how it is until you give it a try. Listen, Joseph and I have been here, like, we've been a few times around the block, if you know what that means. So, yes. So, I haven't seen anything like this before. And it's amazing that we see this in our lifetime. And
Mhm.
amazing because the younger people, like Arian, see this. Oh my gosh, you are so blessed because you have this lens.
Nawala na naman.
May timer? May timer yung ano niya?
I'm not sure.
I may have to remote on your computer.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can
Mhm.
help coach later.
I
But
will. Oh,
for me, kuya, ano lang, kagaya ng sinabi ni Coach Mildred, this is a one of a kind and unique opportunity talaga. So
mhm.
if you are thinking of, or if you have plans kung paano ang retirement mo, paano ka magre-retire, or maybe, what's gonna be your life after working in the corporate world, 'di ba? Might as well, start right now while you are still employed kasi it greatly helps you, financially while you are building your own digital business that can really pay you off afterwards. So, yun. And, the journey to stability will never be perfect. It's not going to be smooth sailing, but that's why we have a lot of resources on our hands and the community as well. Kasi it's helping us to become really stable in the online space. So, yan.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, what I would add is really, encouraging everybody, of course, no, to really look at your plans. You really, what do you really want to do in life, right? I mean, we're not saying we're not saying to stop your, what you're doing now, or quit your job. No, actually, Ariane is actually, I would say, probably the best model to follow, because you have your full-time employment and you have a side gig or side hustle that you can start with. That's a perfect and less, actually, no risk for you to to build your business, and yet at some point transition into becoming a business owner down the road, and obviously fulfill your dreams and your, whatever it is, your goals and freedom in life, right?
Yeah.
It's actually, Ariane is really the best, the best model, I would say, kasi nga meron ka pang employment, meron ka pang, you're still working, right? So you're lessening the risk of starting a digital business, because it's just a side hustle. So to me, it's the perfect time, right? Rather than waiting until you get a package, or you
Yeah.
get you,
Or
you, you
maybe already quitting your job and then
yes,
dun ka
right?
pa
So
lang mag-explore. Yeah.
exactly. So now is the good time to really explore and start a digital business nga as a side hustle,
Yes.
right? That, to me, that's the, what's Ella saying? Yes, curiosity
Yes,
is
there's a
basically
bit.
God
Yeah.
saying to take a leap into something bigger.
Bigger than
Yes, yeah,
yourself.
bigger
Yes,
something
definitely.
yourself. Yeah. So it really is about, that self doubt that Ariane talked about, right? And for you to overcome the self doubt is really do your due diligence, really research, ask questions. We're here to ask questions, and by all means, for those of you who are really really interested in this great opportunity in starting your digital business as side hustle or part time, you can see our website below on each of our panel here, and they are secure website, meaning there are no issues with our website. It is legit. It is secured. There are no malicious things that are happening in on these websites, right? So they are legit. So don't be afraid to use the websites, put in your full name and email addresses, and watch the 90-minute free webinar that will give you more information about our business model, right? So yes, so thank you so much to Ariane and Coach Mildred. Yeah, you know what, Coach Mildred, we will take a look at your laptop and we'll see what's going on. It's for sure it's technical.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so
So,
much to our viewers today.
yes, yes,
Yeah, we have a lot
shout
of
out.
introduction. Thank you, thank you.
Shout out to our, yeah, to our my goodness, our viewers, followers, I don't know, our
Yes.
business partners. Thank you so much. Until next time, we are here again on your next chapter. Episode 10 is next week,
Woohoo.
Friday. Oh, sorry, Wednesday,
Yes, yes.
6 p.m. Eastern time. And please tune in, and we will be also sending out an invite as well sometime next week. So anyway, want to wish you guys good night, good afternoon, good morning, and I hope you guys learned something with our content today. Bye
Thank
for now.
you. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you. Bye.